Hello everyone, this is Dr. E, and for today, let's talk about probability and how we answer different types of probability in statistics. And just like any math problems, some questions on probability can be really simple and easy to answer, and some of them may take a while for us to be able to figure out what the sample space in that particular problem is. And for today, this is what we're going to be talking about in this discussion on how we learn or teach probability. So for students who are watching our video, if you want to see more examples on how to answer different types of questions or word problems involving probability, you can watch our videos in the description box down below. And for teachers, you can share these videos and also use these videos in your distance ed classes. So the first skill that I usually teach my students to introduce the concept of theoretical probability is visualizing their sample space. So sample space, sometimes it's easy to figure out and sometimes it may take a while for you to figure out the number of elements in our sample space for different experiments. So for an experiment on rolling a die, we have 6 possible outcomes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as our sample space, which is pretty simple and easy. And the only way it's going to be impossible to solve is when a student has no idea what a die is. And flipping a coin, the sample space can be really simple because it's just heads or tails. But if we flip it twice, the sample space will be changed into 4 because now we have tails, tails, heads, 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 tails, or tails, heads. So that is how we understand the concept of theoretical probability by understanding our sample space. And if you want to see more of these examples, it's in the description box below. And another way of representing sample space is in a contingency table or a two-way table. So in this particular type of probability, you need to know how to read a two-way table. And every time I discuss this particular problem to my students, I always ask survey from my own students, and my usual go-to experiment is to ask students whether they're using an Android or an iPhone and then divide it by gender, by male or female. And now I'll have two-way table divided into Android versus iPhone and then male and female students. And from that two-way table, I'll be able to generate several questions involving probability similar to what we have on this example that I'm going to share with you today. So here we have a contingency table on my student's favorite color, and the two colors that we are using would be pink and red, and there are 240 students in this survey divided by gender. And now to answer probability questions similar to what I've just explained a while ago, knowing your notation and understanding your two-way table, it will be a lot easier and simpler to answer probability similar to this one. So for example, if we're going to choose a student whose favorite color is pink, to be able to answer that, so the total number of students who like pink is 174, so 174 all over the sample space, which is 240. So this is going to be our probability answer. And if you want to convert it into a simpler form of fraction, you may do so. Or if you have a calculator, you can change this into percent form or decimal form. And for number 2, we have probability that a student's favorite color is red. So this will be the column for red, and there are 66 students whose favorite color is red. So we have 66 all over 240, and this will be our probability answer for problem number 2. And if we incorporate probability rules of independent events, so we have male or pink, or students who are male, and at the same time students whose favorite color is pink. To be able to do that, all we need to do is to find all the male students, so either male or pink. So male students, we have 39 and 21. And for students who like pink, we have 39 and 135. So to find its probability using the probability rule of addition, we have 135 plus 39 plus 21 all over the total number of students of 240. And this will be our answer for this type of probability question. And again, there are several different questions that you can generate from a contingency table, and we have those examples in our video in the description box down below. So this is how I present my probability lessons to students. So first, sample space and understanding how the contingency table or a two-way table works in answering conditional probability and regular probability questions in statistics. So if you have any other lesson ideas on how you teach probability to your students, comment it down below and would love to hear from you. And for our students who are mastering the skill of answering probability, all the videos that we have in the description box below, so you can use them and master your skill in this type of word problems, which is really simple if you know your sample space really well. So practice is all you need to be able to be more confident on answering problems involving probability, and I hope that you will be using our videos for your math homework. This is Dr. E, and see you again next time. Bye!